Hello, my name is Heather McClintock. I'm from Arcadia University. I'm here to present to you about intimate partner violence and child loss, an examination in 7 sub-Saharan African countries. I'd like to acknowledge my co-authors in this work, Nicholas Fleming and Alexis Lambert, who contributed a tremendous amount to developing this project. In terms of background for this project, intimate partner violence is defined as a behavior within an intimate relationship that causes physical, sexual, or psychological harm, including acts of physical aggression, sexual coercion, and psychological abuse. The causes of intimate partner violence are complex and varied. They are social, economic, cultural, many other factors that come into play in terms of understanding why IP occurs. For example, intergenerational transfer of violence is a contributing factor here. Intimate partner violence is particularly high in sub-Saharan Africa in comparison to other regions of the world. However, there's been very little research that has looked at the role of IPV in child mortality in sub-Saharan Africa. And so the purpose of this study was to assess the relationship between physical intimate partner violence and child mortality in 7 sub-Saharan African countries. To do this, we used data from demographic health surveys between 2011 and 2015 for 7 countries in sub-Saharan Africa. We were able to assess intimate partner violence by using the modified conflict tactics scale and creating binary responses for physical, emotional, and sexual violence. Each of these variables was based on discrete acts of violence. Child loss was calculated as the difference between the number of childbirths and the number of living children. Covariates that were assessed were mother's age, marital status, educational attainment, location of residence, wealth, sexually transmitted infections, country of origin. We used multivariate logistic regression to examine the association between IPV and child loss. Our primary finding was that women who had experienced IPV were significantly more likely to report loss of 1 or more children in comparison with women who had not experienced IPV, controlling for potentially influential covariates. We also found that women who were older, married, and had lower educational attainment, had lower wealth, were more likely to have lost 1 or more children. Our findings suggest that exposure to intimate partner violence may increase risks for child loss. There is further research that is needed to understand the mechanisms that link child loss and IPV in sub-Saharan Africa.